to middle, pushing on through, and Dinksj is waiting for them here as well. He's able to catch one, but he won't find any more. Still, Navi trade out that 1-to-1 for the A side.
Yeah, all in all, not that bad. The only thing will be a little bit wary of players coming in on the flank, which is actually not happening. They're wrapping back around to take other control elsewhere on the map. The thing is, though, it's not a passive hold from Na'Vi either. Looking to get that a little bit more aggressive, trying to keep control of the spawn, which is where the majority of players are coming. And in fact, Zeddy's going to try and play around his own smoke.
Oh, they've actually pushed right up to it. SSK able to grab a double and Zeddy finishing it out. Actually stopped Na'Vi from picking up the weapon. Dunno's still only got this Ghost to work with on the way through. The Bulldog left behind in A main, but Aslan taken down. That's all SSK is able to get done. Still, they've managed to trade out again for the site. They'll grab a plant, but now all three of them are just stuck in there.
Trying to use utility to hold back this retake, but it's definitely going to be easier said than done. Duno now does have himself a gun at least, but can they actually make this crossfire work? Sneak through. MBLL takes the initial aggression, but the trades come back thick and fast. It's onto Kushner, and well, he's going to land the remaining couple. BBL takes short control. It's not really worked out because there's still utility in place. They'll eventually get past it, but they haven't cleared any of the players out. The site itself, SSK, though, will be able to pick off one. It's not the greatest initial shot, but Aslan does manage to slow them down. Timmy also doing a little bit of work on the other side. Still, though, after plant will be in everything out. You can see the star already there to try and delay, and they're going to have to try and wrap through heaven, which was being watched, but Cloud, it's a nasty shot on the entry.
That updraft out of SSK is just causing confusion and chaos. Aslan somehow able to turn on a dime and take Zeddy, but the trade is way too quick.
Spike planted.
Not a lot of time left on the clock. It was sub 20 seconds, but the spike does go down, and that puts BBL on the back foot massively. Look at this crossfire. Not only that, Dink's just watching for the initial fight, and then you have a perfect crossfire to deal with afterwards. Those trades are found easily. Turco got a lot to do, and it came close. Information, of course, this is pre-nerf chamber, 2 traps, so short and main locked down by him. Hunter's Fury thrown through, finding 2.
God.
Are you kidding? What am I watching here, dude? This is one of the wildest rounds we've gotten to see in a while. They've got the spike in a 3v3. I mean, even look at that cosmic divide. It says it all.
Turco's in a good position, but he's actually going to fall back. I think he knows just with the time left, anything he can do to delay would be so worthwhile. Timing not going to be there. Cloud is just on fire at the moment. His 4th kill of the round. He's actually on for a 6K at the moment, but they've left SSK behind in the corner, waiting patiently. Pora wins that duel as well. I feel like the unexpected victor is winning every single battle, and somehow we've ended in a 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
Well, we need that 6K to come through. Cloud's already got back. Oh, there it is! Every Na'Vi are not going mid. They're going straight to site. They're closing the door, trying to block him out. He'll walk through this. Did he have his knife out? He didn't have his knife out. No. That would never have happened. That would make no sense whatsoever. Turco. Oh, you have been played.
SSK got that kill. He was updrafted, span around, and then shot him in the head. What? What were his teammates doing?
Yeah, that was an interesting fight. I'll say that. A little updraft, little AD in the air, and then a 1-tap on landing. Style points for that one. There we go. Aim DLL with the off angle. Dunno's down. There's a chance to fight back in here. Dink's right down below. If Aim can catch him, this could be huge, but Dink's gay. Oh, well, he answers up for both. What's a pin in that one real quick? 7-2 Nav. And really nobody to open the space for them at this point. All right, well.
There they are.
Okay, I guess Aslan got a little bit curious, and because of that, he's lost his head. Now they are going to have themselves the lockdown, and okay, they just swing every angle and win every duel. The whole team's just gone within a matter of seconds.
Better check the body for some traps. SSK, same position as in the pistol, getting aggressive, taking that space, you know, really good sense of when that space is open to be contested. This time around, maybe not so much. 25 HP left on Turco. That's going to put a lot of onus on
the flash.
He ruined the flash, the peak, perfectly timed. And that seems to just be the narrative for Navi in a lot of these rounds. I mean, the only thing I'd look at maybe is like, these guys not comfortable with the map, but hell, BBL know how to play this. One of their most played maps, 9 out of 10 of the last wins. Ascend was the most recent match they had. They beat them 13-6. They lost to Fnatic before that. This is a strong map. Turco with a chance, but time is what's going to cost him. Even if he kills Dinxjay, flash in hand, catches a lot of them with that. But not able to follow up. You know, that wall being down stops Dunno from being able to flash through and take his own peak instead. The play is slowed completely, and BBL are able to make their way through to the site. Navi really struggling to get a foothold in this round. And even, look, as Dunno walks through, if he doesn't clear the left, he's in a lot. Oh, he has cleared it! And Cloud's holding down the site with 9 HP. This is winnable again.
It shouldn't have been, but somehow it got to a point where Dunno actually has a chance. There shouldn't be much of an opportunity here, just because getting close with that frenzy, I don't think they should really allow him to do it, but they're playing them on the other side. He's managed to find the first. It needs to be almost an instant shot, and well, as he goes to reload, aim DLL. And the thing is, though, the time. 20 seconds left, clearing Cloud from the back of sight, and Zeddy from a little bit of an off angle. It's not going to be easy. He's going to have to shoot the dart, but he's still not cleared properly. It ends up shooting his teammate, and instead, well, Zeddy has done an incredible job. Even still, though, it comes down to 1 versus 1. This plant is going to be incredibly close. I don't know if he's got it just about. That'll be enough to give aim DLL a chance in this 1v1 position. Dinks taking that close corner, spots his opponent, just looking for the headshot, but takes a little bit of damage back in response, and he's going to end up just about clutching it out.
We'll be waiting for them.
Just trying to deny that control already. Dinks as well, just surviving at the back of the site. Well, will eventually fall. Likely to give an after plant. There is also a res available for Poro as well, if he can get it, but he's already dead. Cloud comes swinging, a second headshot, and this man just hits everything put in front of him. In fact, instead, they've decided to try and get a little bit more aggressive. Caught dropping, but Kushner actually still manages to connect the shot. Doesn't last long, though.
Cover going out. No, the trades always seem to come in quickly. One last chance to hold on for BBL. They're already being spammed down, but Dink's just going to be dropped at least. As landing with another, and now BBL seem to be stepping it up. 6 on the board. They have finally been able to hold on and been a problem so far. He's got a Vandal on site. SSK covering on the cross. They won't be able to find anything. Here we go. Clouds hold.
This has found another as well. These two have just had an incredible game. The drone is going to give him information very quickly of where these players are, and Dunno has already killed off another. It's going to be the Thrifty to close out the victory here for Natus. Starting to take a slightly more aggressive stance. Now got his rendezvous to be able to escape. Wall straight back up. They need to break this, otherwise defusal could just begin, but they've already managed to make a gap. The gap, though, is being fought back into Cloud again, up on the 4K, and while Zeddy...
Those just now coming in to join the fight.
Full swing, though. Kushner starts things well. Dinks was actually caught reloading, but still manages to win that battle, and in fact, was caught second as well. This is starting to fall apart. This was a full investment from BBL. This was...
For Pora, he's on 1 HP. Again, trying to make it out. Shock Dart hunts him down, though. There was no escape. Again, trading his life out for a spike plant. They've got it down. All they have to do from this point over on BBL is fight these Spectres, make sure they don't get caught out by that Cloud rifle, and they've done a great job. The frag just comes steaming in. Oh, 4 for Cutie to close that one.
And they baited out initially. Dunno, though, is actually going to be caught out. Trade's coming back strong. This operator, it's not quite going to get the kill, but Dinks will be there instead. 9 HP. Aslan lands the first headshot, though. Back into the 1 versus 1. It needs to be an instantaneous shot once again. Oh, he needs to try and wrap on his opponent. He's got a right idea, but the thing is, Dinks is now coming around the back. He's not quite going to be able to land it. It's very close. Oh, no. Wall going down early enough that it's something that they'll have to deal with. A swing in, and Cloud and Dunno have already picked off a couple. Turco at least will be able to find one on the trade, but it is just a trade. Another kill coming back in their favor, and Turco's the only one that's really stepping up in this round. Cloud also going to be brought back, but again, trades going back into the favor of the Turkish side. Pora now steps up to the plate, and whoa, It's sick. They don't need to go for any sort of rotation. In fact, they're even going to throw in a Hunter's Fury, and that's going to drop Aslan. This becomes a fairly big problem already. Rez going to go through. SSK desperately hoping that this pick gives him an angle, but oh, don't. He's going to do it. He's going to get a kill. Oh, no, he missed! The second shot missed, but it doesn't matter. He actually misses a distraction. His teammates have slaughtered everyone else, and now Aslan has to try and face off 1 versus 5. First shot's nice, but Duno, well, maybe it's a couple of the dances. Barla's tried to teach me a few, but didn't really work out, I'll be honest. Wasn't enough movement.
Not enough movement. That's the way. Well, you know, there's a lot of movement on A. Navi have rotated in again. It seems like they're getting an invitation to defend this site from BBL, telegraphing it all the way. Kills come through, but Aslan steps it up.
Or does he? Maybe he's just trying to find that space elsewhere, and he will get the kill eventually.
A perfect staggered kill. Cloud has to support while the Hunter's Fury comes through, and well, it's only going to be single tag after all that. Oh, the timing there. So poor, but Cloud recovers it. That's a big whiff. But Cutie was in just in time. The flank, though. Oh, it's constant backstabs. Navi with 2 quick frags, and they've left Cutie alone.
The drone, is it going to clear him? Just in this close angle, SSK waiting patiently. They now have all the information they need to try and kill this final man. Swinging the corner, though. Cutie lands the first shot and stuck behind the wall. He could just back away. Still has his rifle, still has the tour de force, but more importantly, has the time on his side. Nothing that SSK could do about this one. And both players may go down, but most importantly,
As those rotations came through, 2 players ran from A, while Cutie started to wide peek out slowly on the A side. BBL have been in control so far this round. Wall down to try and get a defuse before it gets caught off in the process. Navi blocking up all the frags, but now Dinxjay's left alone, trying to stop this defuse. He'll catch one, and actually has the time on his side. It doesn't matter. He's just... His position, dangerous up above for Cutie. Gonna drop down, grab huge value with the spike dropped, and the TP still allowing him to get out if he wanted. SSK snuck by. But, well, yeah, that wasn't pretty.
Whiff City. Any damage that he can do would be nice. But it's not going to be the case. Flow through from Na'Vi again late in the round, but the wall's already been broken. Pour it in spot, but he gets dropped out. Is there going to be any opportunity for a denial? It might not be needed. Even still, though, it's just trades back and forth. Such a good spot to be in. Rez comes through. Kushner will only be able to drop 2, though. And that leaves 2 remaining on either side.
Good chance here for BBL to get the round on the board. Viper's Pit just now falling down on the B side. The wall to fight back in. Cloud's constantly being decayed by that. He's going to start to close in the distance, though. Flash in his back pocket. Not going to be used up, though. Just waiting for the swing, and he gets dropped. Dinxjay now has to do it all. Time decently in his favor. He can get a swing and destroy that spike blind. He could have been huge, but no, the defuse, it's on its way. It didn't get to half. It's going to be close.
I felt like a lot of that comes off of the sort of 2 players at the top of the board for them. BBL, nice little transfer, though. Tries to go for a little bit more, but he's done his job. Aslan, okay, maybe a little bit audacious, but the plant is in. If anybody was going to win it, it's this youngster in Cloud trying to hold on to the back of the site. So much information, but he actually manages to get across. Goes for the swing, and Kushner's not going to miss that one. All the way in towards the spawn. Looking to try and fight some of the players there. It is checked for, though. They're expecting this push to happen, and straight in goes Kushner. He knows he has the support.
Aslan spotted towards the back of yellow. The snake bites are through. He is stuck in a corner. They've crowd controlled him completely, but not punished him on the back end. The flash disappears. Zeddy on site traded out, the wall down, and now they're going to have trouble with closing in that distance, and Cutie takes advantage of it. A collateral chance. Nobody knows. So head on over to the Valorant Twitter, and you'll find out for the first time.
Oh, that's a good start. Duno's going to get rid of Pora. Kushner within the site, and he goes down as well. It looked like the kill on Zeddy was almost guaranteed, but it isn't quite going to finish him off. Now, after a streak of rounds for BBL, this map almost looking signed, sealed, and delivered. It now comes down to just 2 players to try and close it out. OT is on the cards instead.
Navi don't usually let these ones slip. They're gonna have to dig deep. Aslan, Turco. On the way through, Turco's got to do it all. An ace needed. Now his bullet's going to be gone to that wall. Cloud, oh, he spammed him down. That's actually done like half damage to him. 12-12. A reveal going up. Shot not going to land. Cutie in a bit of danger now. TP used up. He's on the site. He's being pushed out by utility. That wall about to break. He hopes for an angle, but those shots don't land. Navi really starting to dominate in this one. The defensive stride has well and truly been found with a, well, not a flawless one. Snake bite. Ball's going down. No way to deny this. They can try to punish after, and in fact, 2 kills very quickly found. This has forced them into a very tough post plant.
Dinks. Oh no, it's going to be Zeddy to swing. I was going to say Dinks isn't far away from the res, but instead, it's the wide swing from his teammate in Kushner. All he had to do was hold the angle. Again, these retakes from BBL.
But a little bit too wide. Or is able to get out of there for free.
That is the defender's wall that has given him that plant. He now has his own wall to try and take other space. I don't know what's gone wrong there for Na'Vi, but that is a catastrophic mistake. And now they're playing over the edge of their own wall, which has to be cleared. This has gone as badly wrong as it could have done for Ace. Be huge though, Turco. Well, I don't know if he spotted them straight away, but he has repositioned. Zeddy finds the opener, and actually SSK's found one more. They actually fall though. 2 players go down. Aslan's still fighting. He's trying to do it all on his own, but he can't. Aim DLL left, but he's got the spike. Isolating both of these players is not going to be easy, but they have to come to him. They have to face versus him, and he's already going to land one, but Cloud, very reliant on that being a solo player. Kushner just goes jumping across the side. He's been spotted by Cloud. Cloud, I think, almost just ends up confused. Shot up, to do a little bit of damage, but I'm not going to be able to deny the plant. We end in a 3v3 once again.
Cutie's just been moving around this site like it's his playground. He's been jumping around heaven, taking the rope. Now he's up on top of that middle island, looking to take them down as they bust their way through. Don't know, just on 60 HP. Should be a prime candidate for Cutie's rifle. And that he is. Left into the 1v1. It's SSK. Oh, he's just running out in the open. Does he check down below? Yes, he does. Just in time. Another player peeking, another challenger finally. He is taken down, but aim DLL, well, he can't even pop through another snake bite. Cancelled out by KO's knife. Space bot. Navi. Cloud. Cloud. You are playing a risky game here. Okay, he's backing out eventually. They've got a man advantage, so there's just no need.
Yeah, he's also got a flash, so he can just set up a swing if anybody actually manages to get on that defuse. Utilized a little early, but they've still got Dart to try and force these players into awkward battles. Kushner's trying his best, but Duno's landed an instant headshot, and while the trades are going firmly in the favor.
Confirm that they're still around here, and that's perfect. That's what Navi want. We've got 3 players in position ready to take these fights. Oh no!
What's SSK just done? Did he like turn off all graphics for utility? He just went and sat in it.
I think he thought it was on the other side of the box, and it wasn't.
Oh, it's a mistake. Dinks managed to get quite far out, but aim DLL is going to just drop him straight away. Well, it's left all onto Zeddy. Good luck, my friend.
Well, he's cut one. Won't hold my breath for this clutch, but we'll see. Dodges the shock dart at least. On his way to the side, up close to player holding. Great shot. Zeddy is on point. Sneaking all the way through. And he goes. I like that turn. Oh, it looks like he's going a little bit later, actually. Zeddy just now on the way up, and he'll catch aim DLL a second on Aslan. That's exactly the disruption that they needed. Leaving it all onto Cutie. He'll catch the first, but 3 more to go. As he breaks his way through. Actually, a couple 1v1s on offer. He's done well. 3 kills already. Information on that player, but as he sees SSK, it comes with a heavier cost right into the op. That's another OT. These players on site have to just wait, essentially, and BBL are able to determine where they want to take the fight. 3 players spotted up close. Brown's got a flash in hand. It's working out, though. He swung on in. Oh, that fight in itself was a beautiful thing, but BBL come out on top. And in fact, he just misses it. And now moving towards the site. Cutie with the op, he's down.
Oh, I was so certain that he was going to land that. I thought it was a free opener. And again, it just seems like they're set up so perfectly. Pora now has to go huge. Turco's managed to find one. It's all about the timing. Looking to try and deny them in that plant. Only 14 seconds left. EMEA has found another. It's left all on to SSK to try and close this out. But he'll land that first shot. Even has the tour de force into that 1 versus 1. And EMEA is low. Both players tagged at least a bit. But this really should have been BBL's to close it out. SSK, he's actually going to look the wrong way. And BBL, they are going to take this to a...
Tom, there's a pretty quick pace to it.
All right, well, this is already done, isn't it? The pistol round's already over. There's only 2 players left. They've just gone steamrolling straight in. We talk about the slow, sort of collected style of Na'Vi when it comes to their attack. I don't think that's going to happen in this next half. I'd be gobsmacked because that wouldn't make sense with this composition, but just the sheer pace. Cloud has at least managed to find himself one. But just look at these after plant positions. They are so far back, so much ground being held. They've also got utility that will be coming back on. Unbelievable with it. And now you've got Kushner. Now he actually is just going in straight off the bat with that rifle. I was expecting to see maybe that given over to somebody else. Pora, though, has been able to find one back. I don't know if there's going to be much more from this, though. After plant possible, but you can see where the setup is from the side of Na'Vi. They're almost expecting this.
It definitely primed him ready. Catch these players on the way over. Flashes in. Peek right after. Perfect follow-up. And the player in heaven only good for one.
Theme of the entire event on this map is they had so many cute, cool little setups that revolved around that neon. And well, now it's up to a reaction to be found for Na'Vi, and they're just being forced out of position. All of this utilities just being fantastically used, and now Dinks has been caught as well.
Yep, the tour de force coming up big for the opening. QD already down, got the foothold on the site. Pora able to backstab. This is fantastic. Zeddy traded out right away. And SSK unlikely to hit. Delay it for a moment. Change up the position, and there we go. Rolling Thunder for the right side, and that's where they're actually pushing. That's the intended target. SSK firing away, trying to find someone, but they're already in the spawn. He's being pushed out by every piece of utility. There was just nothing to give him even a moment's space to rest. The team crossing the site doing well until the rest of Na'Vi show up. They've got the cross held, but Aslan steps it up and takes them both down.
In that direction. The execute begins. They've not checked properly. A good chance for SSK. He goes too high over the top of the wall and just gives them a kill instead. Sure, it's a fantastic shot from the other side, but it almost seemed like he was safe. Spike going to be retrieved. It's going to be held on the cross. Aslan landing a 3rd shot of the round and leaving just Dinks remaining. One player incredibly low, but he's got to try and bypass this tour de force.
This is a hard retake that they're playing for. Oh, the stun on Zeddy. He's in the corner, but it looks like nothing's come his way. I was expecting spams or utility, but it comes in a little late for Pora.
I think Duno counter spammed, and that was why. He managed to find the kill through the corner and actually saved his teammate. Kushner, though, has got one straight back. He was on the site for a mere second before he's already managed to wrap back around, just hiding on the edge of the door. Pora holding alongside him as well. This crossfire is ever so deadly.
Hit of it, and it doesn't disrupt the timing of the round, and the plant is perfect. This is an aggressive round. Orbital strike already down. Cloud able to pick up the first, and Dinks just comes swinging around the corner. This is a dominant start for Na'Vi, something that has been missing for quite a while now, and it's left to Turco to try to make this work miles away from his res, but he's going to stick around. In fact, he might even swing into them, and both players are holding it. It's a firing squad, and it is going to be closed out for Na'Vi.
But also online, this could get rough quite quickly for Na'Vi.
Yeah, it really could. The QD up close is taken down, though, and that nade, so perfect. Precision on point. Aslan punished out in the open. And it leaves it all onto the back of a shorty. Not the most likely of heroes for this round.
There has to be another gun. Okay, there's a classic. It's fine. Gonna throw it away a little deeper so that maybe it's not hurt on the drop, but I feel like at this point they have to have a decent idea of where he's coming from.
If they can win out the next, all of a sudden 10-7, very winnable scoreline. And on the attack, like we said, there's a lot less room for them to look uncomfortable, for them to be definitely going to get hit by this. There you go. He is in a lot of trouble. Still stunned. Oh, nice shot. AIM-DLL's bought him some time. Cutie now strikes. Taking Dino down. AIM-DLL with another. Zeddy's the last man alive, and he's stunned up. 10 seconds or there was a bounce. Oh, there's players everywhere. He's got no way out. This round is locked down and huge on that one. And Aslan, okay, he's able to TP out of here as well. It's not a clean fight, so he's not able to TP out, but he could have.
Oh, look at this aggression, though. SSK complete.
Dino is stuck in that corner now. Nothing to block off sight, though. They know the crossfire's in play, and they've got to deal with SSK. Dino ready to take the fight. He takes the first easily. And now SSK should be ready to trade, but he's not needed. Circle around him in defensive side players, and there you go. Every angle open. This guy was screwed.
Oh, this has not gone well at all. The A site. We'll get this after plant. Duno needs to find something here. Still just trying to wait on the edge of that smoke, and it seems like Yushina almost homed in on the angle. Rotation's going to be third. Missed shot, but Aslan won't miss a second. And now, well, if anything, it leaves just one player to actually try and defend off the spike with the full force of the opposition coming in. I don't know if this flank team are going to be on time. Zeddy has to survive for this flank to play any part, and he's just stuck in the corner. Now, Duno, it doesn't even... It's down. That's the thing. He's going to hear him. Oh, it almost goes a little wrong for Turco, but he's going to land the shot nonetheless. 30 seconds left. Yushina's just walked past him, but it doesn't matter. It's a free kill in the end. And now Duno's all that's left. Spike in hand, but not much time to play with. He has 15 seconds to try and get in onto this site, either kill off all three members or somehow get a plant. It seems inevitable. The BBL, after a dominant loss in map 1, a very close victory.